Okay, let me walk you through the fundamental and key concepts in SCM Cloud. Task is the same as the activity or operation you do for your day-to-day job. Feature is grouping of tasks together. One example is if you are an order management specialist, you would like to have a feature of order creation from a customer portal where the customer goes, creates an order, and the system automatically creates a sales order and pushes it to the SCM cloud. So that is a feature. Functional area is grouping together of all the features. Functional area represents a business processes. For example, fulfillment manager. The functional areas he will be interested is shipping, material allocation, order entry creation, and order fulfillment. So those are the features will be part of the functional area order management or order fulfillment. Okay. Offering. When you group together one or more functional areas, that becomes an offering. Sometimes offering can even be only one functional area. It all depends on the projects. Sometimes the offering can be it might comprise more than one functional area. Okay. The offering is mainly created to simplify the whole implementation process for cloud. Okay. Provisioning is when you activate the offering which you have, that is called provisioning. So why it is very important to understand is you cannot just activate the offering right away, right? You might need to put together test scripts because it's a business process. You would want your employees to go through the business test scripts, complete those tests, make sure they understand, because that is the day-to-day operation they are going to have in the SCM cloud applications. So before you provision it, you need to make sure all the testing is done and it has been recorded, then only you can activate it. So provisioning is a very important process in any implementation of ERP system. Okay. Implementation projects comprises of the offerings for a particular project. For example, the project manager is given a task to do a supply chain transformation of their whole order management system. So in that case, what he will do is he will provision order management, manufacturing, inventory, and quoting cloud. All those applications, he will find out what functional areas needs to be implemented, then he will provision those. That will become a project. Okay. Functional setup manager. Functional setup manager is the end-to-end process for deploying the cloud application. It encompasses three key roles. One is the implementation consultant, implementation manager, and a functional user. The role of an implementation manager is to create the project on a high level. So as I mentioned earlier, project involves grouping together offerings which will group together functional areas, and features will be part of the functional areas. So the role of a functional implementation manager is to find out what project he is going to implement. Okay. An implementation consultant is a person who will have all the access to configure the system. Okay. And business user is the person who is responsible for a functional area. Okay. Roles and responsibilities. Depending upon the project requirements, a person who is involved in the project can have one role or maybe more than one role. For example, a role can be order entry clerk. That is a role. So the job for the order entry clerk is to create order using the cloud applications and process that order. And responsibility is the concept of giving him only specific access to do his day-to-day operation. For example, the order entry clerk will be given access only to create an order and fulfill an order. He won't be given access to create a new item or create a new purchase order. Those kind of functionalities will not be given to him. Okay. So that is responsibilities. Okay. Now let me run through the key features which I talked about in the SCM cloud application. One of the key features is real-time reporting. How it benefits you is when you do a day-to-day operation in your ERP system, you would like the system to give you some business intelligence of your current state of data and what will be the future state and how you can benefit or make some meaningful decisions from the data which is available to you. For example, you are going to create a new product, you are going to launch a new product. So the real time reporting feature, what it will tell you is, it will tell you how many customers or how many orders you will be fulfilling maybe in the next quarter or maybe in the next year, based on whatever data you already have in the system. Okay. Advanced analytics is the case where the system will let you create dashboards and create reports on the fly with very less help. And the system will also provide you guidance, as well as it will have some wizard like features where it will guide you how to create a dashboard, how to create a report without the help of an IT. So if you are a business user, you don't need to help of the IT to create a report. You can just use the wizard to create that. That is advanced analytics. Outsourcing of security and compliance. So this is the feature provided by Oracle, where Oracle will take care of all the security for your data as well as the applications in the cloud. It provides embassy grade security which you cannot even achieve with on-premise ERP systems. Okay. Increased innovation is the functionality in the available SCM cloud, where it provides you the option to be agile in the business as well as scalable. So what it does is, whenever you want to create a new product, the system will tell you where you can start, how you can easily complete your product launch in very quick short span of time. Okay. Now let me go through some of the key functionalities which are available in the SCM cloud. If you look at all these functionalities like order to cash, plan to produce, procure to pay, quote to cash, idea to commercialize, and source to settle, these functionalities are already available in the on-premise ERP system, and Oracle did not just put these functionalities in the cloud. What they did is they re-engineered these business processes, added real-time analytics, predictive analytics, as well as using the latest technologies available like the IoT cloud, machine learning into the functionality itself. So the business users will be highly benefited when they use these functionalities in the cloud. Okay. And when you take order to cash, it's a business process. Okay. It starts from order entry till you receive the payment from the customer. So it involves not just one application, it involves order management cloud, it involves inventory cloud, it involves manufacturing cloud, it involves financials cloud. Okay. So when you want to deploy the order to cash functionality in your ERP system, so you need to provision all the 4 applications. Okay. Plan to produce is also a business process which starts from planning, supply chain planning, all the way to all the way to cost management. So in the planning, you will run the forecast and find out how much you have to produce, and the system will tell you how you are going to produce it, how quickly you are going to produce it. And then in the manufacturing cloud, you will complete those operations to make the product, or it goes to purchasing to buy the raw materials for building the product. And once the product is built, how much cost you incurred in producing the product, that will go to the costing cloud, where it will tell you how much it costs to make that product. Okay. Procure to pay is also another functionality where it starts from the procurement and ends up in the financials cloud. Okay. Quote to cash is the same as order to cash, but it starts from CPQ cloud, where the system will allow you to create a quote based on the requirements from the customer. So the CPQ cloud will be very helpful for the salespeople. When they talk to customers, they can easily find out what the customer need. They can create a quote, and once the quote is approved by the customer, it becomes a sales order. Okay. Idea to commercialization is nothing but the product lifecycle management. So it starts from the prototype. So if you want to do a product creation, it will tell you what kind of features which you need. so that your product can be successful. It starts from that, it ends in you having a complete production plan for making those product. Source to settle starts from supplier qualification management all the way to creating a purchase order and fulfilling those purchase orders.